guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Rachel and this is Vlogmas. Alright, so today we're going to be playing a little bit with this today's Holidays palette from Colourpop featuring the Muppets. It is got some shimmers, some pressed glitter it looks like maybe, and some mattes. I got the Super Shock shadows as well. And the lip colors, my daughter did steal one of those for herself. And lastly, this glitter topper. I'm not going to go into a lot of details about them or swatch them because I did already do a video on that with my daughter, like an unboxing first impression, so I will link that in up here. And I'm just going to try to create a look using this beautiful holiday palette. And the thing I do like about this palette is that it's not so holiday that you won't be able to pull it out throughout the year. First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with this new Danessa myricks powder. It's like a yummy skin blurring balm powder, and you can use it as an eyeshadow base. So that's what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have oily skin and I have oily eyelid skin. So when I do use like a normal eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base, there is sometimes oil in the eyeshadow base that mixes my skin, and this, my friends, is supposed to absorb oil throughout the day. I'm thinking if it does what it says, then it should be a good eyeshadow base because it will suck up all that extra oil that I get and kind of balance it throughout the day, which will help my eyeshadow not be as patchy when I apply it. It should blend out nicer. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to kind of do is go into this light skin colored shade called Holiday Party Time and put that all over, almost like I'm setting that Danessa myricks powder. And I think I'm going to try to zoom you in so you can actually see what I'm doing here a little bit better. Hi, we're really up close and personal. I want to make this really simple because the last few looks I've created have been like every color in the palette, and I want to make it a little bit more easy, user-friendly, less time-consuming. I have on neutral today, so I think we'll just go with pink. We'll do a Miss Piggy look. And this color that I'm going into now is called Out Holiday. I'm going to dip into that little pencil brush, and I'm just going to apply that in the crease and in the outer V and along the lash line. I feel like that's barely showing up on my skin tone. I don't want it to be too deep. There's this Celebrate in Style color, but it's like really a dark maroon, and I was kind of just wanting a pink color. So far I'm not really loving it. And I'm using kind of a dense brush, so I'm surprised that it's not showing up a little bit more. Of course my eyes are hooded, so it's hard to see just what we're dealing with here. I'm going to try to go a little bit above by looking down and going a little bit above my natural crease so that I can maybe see that a little bit better when my eyes open. I'm going to do the same on the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I ended up doing is placing the color exactly where I wanted it with this dense brush, and then I'm going to go back in and blend it out and soften it so it's not so harsh with this more fluffy brush. And I'm just doing the whole lid now. This has kind of derailed me. I feel like these aren't blending out the best when I place them directly on the lid where I want them and to get the color that I want. But then when I want to blend them back out, they're not really blending out the best. And I kind of now wish I wouldn't have tried the Danessa myricks balm because I've never used it before, and I don't know if that is the problem. I wouldn't think so, but I'm not having much luck, and I've not used this palette yet on my eyes. I've only swatched it, so I'm not really sure. But I think I'm gonna put the palette aside for now and go into this Super Shock shade called Holiday Hostess Super Shock Ultra and put that on my lid. Okay, it's very, very, very glittery, but not really very pigmented. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm pushing pretty heavy into the pan. So this is a very, I don't know if I've been using so many like bold eyeshadow palettes and colors lately that this seems very, very muted and not my bag, baby, as Austin Powers would say. I'm gonna try to blend it all together. See if I can save this masterpiece. I'm gonna use this flat brush to go into the shade Peace on Earth. Next I'm going to go in with a Morphe JH39 icy patch. Put it in the inner corner. Do the same on the other side. Alright, next I'm going to go into this glittery eye topper that I've been dying to try. Maybe this can save the look for me. And let me see. Just going to dip in on the lid a little bit here. Alright, I'm going to put on liner and lashes. I'll zoom you back out and we'll be right back with the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I rate this like a 1 out of 10. This was a very difficult and I struggled with the shadows quite a bit in this palette. I do want to give it another shot without using the eyeshadow base and see how that turns out. But I did use the Muppets lip gloss in Kissy Kissy and topped it with the Star Wars lippy from Colourpop as well in Imperial. The glitter, I would have to say things I would do differently now that I've played with it a little bit. The glitter, the lighter the hand the better. Very, very scant amount is needed. I definitely want to use different colors out of here next time. Maybe the blues and greens. I wasn't really impressed at all with the pinks, and this darker pink color here had a more coppery undertone to it, so I would have appreciated a darker shade that pulled more pink for my liking, because I need makeup to be easy. I am not the best at color theory, so I need things to be laid out and be easy for me, and this palette was not the easiest for me to work with. Anyway, that's it for this set. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scouts.